Hey guys, it's Jouelzy. I'm in Thailand and we're going to do a really quick ratchet review of Insecure. I'm outside and I never record videos outside because the wind and the noise picks it up and I don't have my mic with me, so the audio's going to be fucked up. But let's just get into this because I watched it and it's 5:30 in the afternoon here, which means it's 5:30 in the morning back on the East Coast, and I don't even know if the Wi-Fi going to work, so I can upload this. Okay. I appreciate that Insecure is showing us imperfect black women. I have said this before, but I'm saying it again because I want to criticize the F out of them, and that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate or I don't enjoy the show, but Molly is so annoying as fuck. Molly is a horrible person. She's just like, ugh. First things first, I could tell this whole episode that someone was on his mind. Like, it was heavy. That little bit of text he saw that was ambiguous as, how to deduce all that from these ambiguities? Like, okay. We have to remember, this dude was unemployed for five years. Then he gets a job offer and he actually killed the interview. That was a really good scene. And somehow his first thought is to not take the offer and work on the ad that he's been working on for 5 years, and it's gone nowhere. Like, that just doesn't make no kind. Like, huh? Like, if anything, you take the job, you figure out how an organization and the operations and a business are run. Even if you are ahead of them creatively, you clearly aren't ahead of them operations wise. Get your connections up and work on your itch on the side. Like, you build a foundation. You don't get the interview and then feel like, oh, I'm this smart and I'm smarter than them and I could, like, it clearly wasn't working because you wouldn't have been working at Best Buy if your shit was like, come on sir, I appreciate the shape up, but you still clearly have things to work out as well. Can we get Molly some like new wigs? Because, like, girl, the look overall, I'm like, okay, I kind of like, but the wigs is just like, why is your bang start like right here? Like, why is the, like, I don't get it. I don't get the construction of the wigs. You know, I have to say Yvonne Orji is a great actress because she is nothing like the character she portrays on the show. The rant about gentrification that Issa gives while they're setting up the event had me on the floor, because it's such a real feeling that a lot of us go into when white people discover the dope ass black neighborhoods, and that we will lose our livelihood as they gentrify our neighborhoods and raise the price of rent. It's like, put your crusty melanless paws on my neighborhood. Stay in your expensive ass neighborhoods over there. Molly, I don't know, like, how many times can you say I can't stand Molly? Like, I really, I'm done. I'm over her. She's just whack. I appreciate what she's showing, because when somebody is that whack, it is always an opportunity to see a reflection of yourself and remind yourself that you're not about that, that's like, ugh. But when she runs into her homegirl Crystal on a thing, and Crystal's like, yeah, I'm seeing a therapist, I'm so centered. And then she goes back and tells Issa, and she's just, you know, misery loves company, but she's just overly judgmental. Like, it's 2016. Do over 30 career-minded women really believe that therapy is like something to be frowned upon? Like, she was all over sharing and shit. You the bitch that rolled up to a Negro house drunk, that you already curved hard after you broke up with a dude or cut off a dude who you had just had sex with the night before. Like, you the one knocking on Jerry's door again, can't even get your words straight. You the one settling for less. You the one that still don't know what they want. You the one that's messy and nasty and thoughtful and got the nerve to judge somebody else. Bye. Truth be told, both Issa and Molly need to see a damn therapist. Issa, Molly, Lawrence, all these characters need to see a therapist. Daniel, they all have inflated senses of self. None of them are acknowledging the wrongdoings, their need to be better people. I mean, Lawrence probably is the closest to it, but even, you know, I'm not going to criticize him, because all we saw is his initial reaction to finding out that Issa cheated on him. I definitely think there is room for them to get back together. I personally believe that Issa deserves Lawrence. I'm kind of on the fence because it's a TV show, right? And so the setup is that we are seeing the tail end of him being unemployed for 5 years. There wasn't this build up to him, us seeing the unemployment over the 5 years, or us seeing Issa pulling together the relationship, maintaining the relationship, being the financial backer of the relationship over the 5 years. We didn't have this build up to where we could feel Issa's angst in being in a relationship with somebody who has not worked for 5 years. All we saw is like a day of him misstepping and then him immediately correcting his behavior, even though it wasn't immediate. It was 5 years in the making. then we see Issa immediately mess up. And so the show is kind of skewed in Lawrence's favor, but I definitely feel like this is something that they can get over, they can get back together. So I don't feel comfortable saying that Issa doesn't deserve Lawrence, but I do understand why people feel that way. Daniel has all of the nerve. Like, first of all, you the same dude that played Issa out in the car when she was broken up with Lawrence, talking about he ain't got the time, he's not trying. Like, you played her, you were predatory in how you went after her, you didn't listen to her, and it kind of low-key was a setup. Not to say that it was rape at all, because it was consensual sex between two grown-ass coherent adults. However, for him to act like he has Issa owes him anything after, like, why are you in your feelings? Why are you hurt? Why are you showing up and making it hot? I felt like that whole scene was just where they were talking to each other was so obvious of a setup. She's in front of this big window that has a balcony. I already knew that Lawrence was downstairs watching the whole exchange from above. Personally, if it was me, I would have walked him into the bathroom or walked him into someplace way more discreet, walked him outside of the party. I would not have had that. I would have checked my surroundings, made sure nobody was looking. Like, at the end where Issa is talking to Molly, I don't feel like she was wrong in what she said to Molly, but she was wrong in her delivery. She was wrong in the settings. She was wrong in where they had that conversation at. I mean, Molly's wrong for being that hurt that her friend even suggested she go see a therapist. Molly's just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, we're already there with Molly. But Issa should, even no matter how wrong your friend is, you don't do it in that setting or setup. You have, if y'all are truly friends, you don't attack your friend like that. They're talking loud, so we're gonna wrap this up. The only other thing I have to say is that scene with Jared and Molly. Jared did the right thing. Like, really, Molly? It's not that she doesn't have the right words to say. She don't know where she went, so she's never gonna have the right words to say. There is nothing right for Molly to say to Jared, because Molly doesn't deserve Jared. Molly doesn't deserve a man. Molly needs to go see a therapist. Molly annoys me. All right, let me know how you feel about this episode in the comments down below. What was the Drake lyric? Somebody put me on. Y'all know girls gonna struggle. The Wi-Fi out here is not cute, so the video was all like, I might have missed some people. I think the black woman, the older black woman she was talking about was somebody, but I couldn't see it clearly. I'm just trying to get this done for y'all. It's 6 o'clock here and I'm about to go get a facial. Okay, do that.